What is going on, guys? It is your boy TKD123 here, back here in Pleasant Source, and I'm with my good homie Cristian over here. Cristian, what it do?
Yo, what's good, man?
What's good? What's good? Plug your stuff. Plug your channel. Links.
I can do that.
Twitter.
I can do that.
Yes, sir.
Follow your
boy.
boy.
Top of the show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you're
yes,
in the
sir.
Portland, Oregon metropolitan area, you can follow me on Tinder. Swipe right. Otherwise, you can hit me up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Otherwise, you can hit me up on Twitter at ISOChristian to keep up with all the things I'm doing, like my movie podcast and all the video essays I do for my channel, Ultimate Conquest.
Indeed. The link below. Links below. All the links will be in the description. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over the top 10 best games on the new PS Plus Premium. You know, we got extra premium. I'm assuming you're a premium subscriber.
Yes,
Absolutely.
premium. I got the bundle with, or not the bundle, like I paid for now and then I switched over to premium.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot seamless than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
If I'm being real, honestly.
Smooth.
I need to look at the camera and not you, but yeah, no, like I was actually shocked how smooth it was. Like it just happened. I thought there would be like some sort of like charge on my card or anything. I'm not seeing anything. So I just wonder how it's gonna look when it re-ups next month. Like I'm curious how it's gonna look. You know?
Are you month to month? I'm up for like the whole year.
So I'm a year on PS Plus, but I was month to month on PS Now. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen with me next month. You know, we'll see. Maybe it might just shift to just the annual plus thing and just charge you for the full thing then maybe.
Update us, let me know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm curious. But we're gonna go over the top 10 best games that we think that you should be playing on PS Plus Premium, on the highest tier. And there are some of these, actually a lot of these are on the extra tier as well. So not that you necessarily need premium for all these, but these are just gonna encompass all of the extra and premium games that we think that definitely gonna go through. So I didn't necessarily have a ranking for these, right? Are we ranking these, or are these just a batch of top 10 equal? Yeah.
Equal, man. They're all good games.
Yeah, equal. Yeah, absolutely. If you want, we can start with yours if you're down.
Let's do it.
I mean, we can start with the top one, you know, like a very popular game, of course, Bloodborne. Long going joke, you know what I'm saying? Where I won't play it until it's 60 frames.
Bro, honestly, I understand. I understand, bro.
Thank you. A lot of people criticize me. A lot of people criticize me for it, Christian Buckley. A lot of people criticize your boy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to play it in 60 frames. But tell me how is Bloodborne?
Let me explain to you. All right, so like,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Elden Ring was the top selling game from Software ever. Like that did gangbusters, right? So a lot of people are getting into Souls games for the first time. And I think if you're interested in learning to play more Souls games, I think you should start with Bloodborne because that game bangs. It's got like incredible world building. The lore is fantastic. The like mechanics, the action mechanics, the actual like gameplay is like probably one of the best that From Software has done. It's really, really good and really tight. So Bloodborne is a great entryway. Not a lot of learning curve in it. It is 30 frames. However, I have something else for you. Honorable mention, if you do want something higher frame, something nice for your PS5, Demon Souls Remake is on PS Premium. You can check that out as well.
Bro, I saw that. I was like, wait.
Check it out.
Okay, hold on. I was like, I forgot that's going to be on there. Yeah, that's also on there. We'll do that as a little asterisk, like, you know what I'm saying?
Asterisk, yeah.
If you want that Demon Souls, you got that there too. Absolutely. Of course, I feel like we have to put Bloodborne on here, you know. It can't
You have to, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We have to.
Yep.
I went through one of mine. I'm gonna hop around the list actually. Let's talk about Ghostrunner, man, because Ghostrunner. Oh, listen, Ghostrunner, guys, listen, guys. I'm telling you, this game is incredible. Christian, I know you share the same love for Ghostrunner. You have to just get across this, I guess what we'll call it like obstacle course type thing. Like sometimes it feels like it really does feel like a 3D momentum based puzzle game, you know, that acts a little bit like obstacle course where you're trying to traverse through this just this lane that you're gonna have to use momentum based jumps. You got to use your zip line and all that, and you have to dodge and evade enemies, and there's fat beats playing in the background. It looks dope. You're in a cyberpunk like city. I mean, this is actually the last PlayStation 4 game I beat before the PS5 came out.
Yeah,
you know, this was like my swan
what a
song
send off, bro.
Dude, it's such a good send off. What do you guys say about Ghostrunner?
I just played it.
Right.
I just played it this year. Honestly, like everything you said, spot on. Playing as a ninja, cyborg, like
oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah. You're a cyborg.
yeah, like a cyborg ninja, dude. But like the parkour is like awesome. Like the thing about Ghostrunner for me is that like you have to be like perfect on all these levels. So like you have to like be on it with like the timing and the mastery like of the level. It rocks. Yep. I think if you're into like Neon White or interested in Neon White, like right now, if you just beat that, you can check out Ghostrunner for free. And like yeah, the soundtrack, it bangs, bro.
Okay, so are you telling me that Neon White has a similar satisfaction level to like Ghostrunner? Are you serious?
Yeah, like perfecting levels and making those smooth runs.
Because I have it on Switch, I haven't played it yet. I've been busy this weekend, and I started Destiny 2, the Witch Queen, this weekend too. So I'm gonna bounce between those two games. But I definitely gotta check out Neon White. Okay, definitely play Ghostrunner, guys. There is a PS5 patch as well for this game or for Ghostrunner. I love if we got a Bloodborne patch for 60 frames, but we'll wait on we'll wait for that.
I'm with you.
We'll wait for that PS5 version. Yes, sir. Tell me about Ape Escape actually. So this is gonna be one of the games on the classic library on PS Plus Premium. I can't speak to Ape Escape. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like a strong tie to the PS1 specifically. My gaming roots for PlayStation start with PS2 ultimately, and you just go from there. So tell me about Ape Escape.
Tell me you downloaded it at least real quick. Tell me you downloaded it.
Downloaded, yeah.
Come on, bro. It's like 300 megabytes. Should I? What are you doing? What are you doing? There's trophies, bro.
So you right. What am I doing? Sell me on Ape Escape.
Do you fuck with electronic music? I'm sorry, I cussed. Can't do that.
No. Okay. Oh yeah.
Do you mess? Do you rock with electronic music? Are you cool with like Japanese like house music and stuff, like drum and bass?
For sure.
Soichi Terada, drum and bass artist DJ, made the soundtrack to this game. Like that soundtrack is fire. I will send you a song after, bro. My prom pics for high school, I got rid of that joint and put Ape Escape in here. Like I still keep it to this day.
He's not playing. He's not playing. Look at the video version.
Ape Escape to this day, bro, is like such a fire game. It is on par with how Team Asobi uses their hardware, like the actual DualSense controller. That is what this team did for the PlayStation 1. It was the very first game to use the DualShock controller. And like the way you use the gadgets to catch those monkeys, yeah, it's kind of silly, but like that's the fun in it. Like it's a cool level design, catch all the monkeys with dope music behind it. It rocks.
I'm intrigued.
Play for like an hour, bro. Play for like an hour.
I'm gonna play for an hour. I might give my impressions and thoughts. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because I still haven't tried out anything on the classic library. I want to try Siphon Filter.
Yeah,
but I just don't know a lot about it.
That's gonna be harder, bro, because like that's a third-person shooter, and for the PS1, that's gonna feel a lot different. Ape Escape is a lot more fun.
We'll see. Good point. So we have Bloodborne, we have Ghostrunner, we have Ape Escape. Let me lay down to you real quickly about Borderlands. All right, listen, Borderlands. All right. Now I know this is a bit of a acquired taste, right? If you don't like the lure shooter genre, Borderlands started that. Like it straight up started that lure shooter RPG-esque type of game that we had before us, in the modern day, right? Like without Borderlands, like I don't think you get things like Division in a way. Feels a little bit like Borderlands, just like that lure shooter vibe, right? Which I guess is I would call Division definitely a lure shooter, but with Borderlands Handsome Jack Collection, you get Borderlands 1, the pre-sequel, I believe, and Borderlands 2. Borderlands 1, I just hold very dear to me. Like it's just like there's just something about that game's attitude when it like wasn't. It was crazy back then, but like it wasn't like over the top crazy that Borderlands has gotten, right? It took itself like a little bit more seriously than like what it does in like a lot of different ways, and I just love that first game. I'm not sure if it's the remaster that came out recently. I forgot if that was a patch or what, but I think it might be in the Handsome Jack collection, I think. But definitely you do get the pre-sequel, where that is a game that takes place in between 1 and 2, but was released after 2 came out. It just tells the prequel to like Handsome Jack and his story about how he turned bad and everything, and then we get to Borderlands 2, where he is one of the main antagonists in Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is definitely known in the Borderlands space as the best Borderlands game. In like a lot of ways, it even is better than Borderlands 3. Even though there's good parts about Borderlands 3, they're just not the Borderlands 2 highs that it hits quite well. But it's a great collection, and I think definitely like you're gonna want to play at least Borderlands 2, I'd say, before like Borderlands 3. Just at how good that story, just the overall world and just the weapon variety in Borderlands. Its art style, I'm sure you know what the art style looks like. It's a like cell shaded type of look. It's great. I love Borderlands, so definitely check out that if you're looking for like a looter shooter.
Quick question, bro. Quick question.
What's up?
Okay, so you're telling me like these are better? The 1, 2, and the prequel are better than 3? Because 3 is the only one I tried.
Just 2, in a lot of ways, can be looked at as better than 3.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think if we're like gonna really like objectively look at it, you know, I think it's kind of hard to say, but just overall, like people still like Borderlands 2 more than Borderlands 3. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm like somewhere in the middle on that. Where like I really do like the things that they did with 3. I even like I played Tiny Tina's Wonderlands this year, and I love what they did with that game for sure, and like felt like really cool. But Borderlands 2 just has that magic.
Gotcha.
It's just a special one.
Oh, maybe we'll check it out
In the franchise for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. We got the DLC for this finally seen again and has a relative date, kind of sort of. Hollow Knight.
Oh, come on, bro.
I had this on actually, you know what? I bought it on PS4, started it, and I was like, I kind of want to play this on the Switch on my flight. This was back in 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019. So I got it on my flight, bro. I got maybe like half an hour in, and it didn't grab me. So please, I know that hurt, because please sell me on Hollow Knight and tell me why I need to pick it up.
Listen, I'm not gonna disrespect you, because like if that's not your kind of game, that's not your kind of game, and like
but
this is the magic of like PS Plus now, you know, like this game is on there, you can try it out, and if it's ain't for you, it's not for you. You can dip now, you know what I mean? But like legit, Hollow Knight, if I'm being honest for a second, it got me through 2020. Like I was like, it was in a dark place, it got me through it, and on the other side, it's in my top 10 games like ever made. I think in a lot of ways, it's probably the best modern Metroidvania game ever made. Like they outshone Nintendo. Like this like level design is better than Metroid Dread. The enemy variety, the music, bro, like the way they use ambiance is like fantastic. All the boss fights, like the true ending when you get that, like it is a cathartic experience, bro. Like if you're into 2D Metroidvania games, like this is probably the best game that you'll ever play in that genre. It's that good. This is why we're so excited for Silksong.
See, because like I am though. Like I mean, I love. Celeste, I'm gonna call him as. I mean, yeah, Celeste, I'm gonna call that. But like, I've played like plenty of Metroidvanias, and like I do like that genre. And just like looking at Silksong, I was like, damn, like that gameplay looks fire. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that has to be the same somewhat gameplay in the like original Hollow Knight. Yeah, like it has to be like that. So I'm like, damn, I gotta try it. I gotta pick it up and do it again. You know, maybe with the PS Plus. Yeah, maybe on PS5, because we got the Void Heart edition on Plus a few months ago. I want to say it was less than a year ago for sure. It was definitely like within the last 12 months for PS Plus. But
I think it was late. I think it was early 2020 or like mid 2020 when Void Heart edition came out. Yeah, and then I played it late 2020. Yeah. Okay. You're right. Also, respect to Team Cherry. There are only 3 people. That team is 3 people, and they made that game.
Are they still 3 people?
They might be. Yeah, crazy, bro, crazy.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Where can we go next? You know what? I think we gotta talk about that Stranding.
Okay.
This game gets a lot of slander. This game gets a lot of tomatoes thrown at it, if you will. You know, I think it's unjustified.
Thank you, sir.
I don't think it's fair.
Thank you. Yeah.
Listen, I will admit something though. If you're gonna check out Death Stranding, which I do think you should check out Death Stranding, I will say that I understand from a gameplay perspective that the first few hours are not that engaging. I don't agree, but I'm talking strictly from a personal level, like based off of like the limited amount of equipment that you have at your disposal.
Gotcha.
You're like really drawn to only this one specific way of delivering packages, right? So a comic critique I've heard is, hey, the first few hours are really boring, right? And like, I can at least understand that and see that, right? And I can say that, hey, that may be something that like you will feel if you're first going into Death Stranding and haven't tried it out before. But if you stick around and you get that full story context of what you're doing, and you're going on this thing and you're meeting these people, Death Stranding is incredible. Like, we can gush about, what I'll say, like, top just use a statement, that the way that they made, once again, like, it feel kind of like a puzzle or like a boss where it's like, okay, how am I going to deliver this package to this location, right? What do I need on this journey? What am I going to use in this journey? How am I going to balance out the packages on my physical body? Can I fit enough in my motorcycle? Am I going to get my motorcycle through this terrain? Like this, like you're asking all these questions and you're figuring it all out. And it feels like, once again, like I love when the game does this where like you're not literally doing a puzzle, but it feels like you're like trying to figure out a puzzle or beat a boss, having that just strategic focus that you have to have, and like you really gotta know the game. I love when the games do that, and Death Stranding does do that. The story is insane.
Yeah.
And I think the last thing I'll say about the Death Stranding that I love is that like the like contained world that Death Stranding made. Like for me, what I'll never forget is like the way that they call rain timefall in that game, and it ages you. Spoilers, I'm just whatever. That's not that big of a deal, but it's a part of the world, and like I love that concept.
Yeah.
I love that.
That opening cutscene is fire, dude. I still watch it just to hype myself up. Like it is so sick. Yeah, I'll speak on Death Stranding real quick too, because like you hit like all the points. Like the level design, like the challenges is the terrain. Like I used to study that map looking at my TV screen and being like, all right, it looks like I'm crossing a mountain and then I have to go down into a river and then like through some kind of like forest at the valley, and like that's all I have to plan. And like that was kind of the fun in it. But to be honest, like I'm a big Kojima fan. Like I knew what I was getting into, but like I understand why that was kind of a black sheep game for a lot of people. Like maybe delivering packages might not be for you, so that maybe you didn't check it out, right? And so having PS Plus, this is the perfect opportunity. Like if you don't dig it, you can bounce and do something else. But it may be just one of like your favorite PS4 PS5 games, discovering it this way. So I think it's well worth checking out. It rocks. The vibes are incredible. The music is incredible. So good.
Oh, the music. Oh man.
The haptic feedbacks, like carrying your packages, and come on, bro, come on.
I haven't played it on PS5 yet, so I know that the adaptive triggers are gonna feel so good when you're trying to like balance. Oh, I know those are gonna hit.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait. And I got DLC as well. Haven't played through that yet. I'm waiting to do my playthrough of Death Stranding. I'm just not ready yet, because I dumped like 50 hours in the span of like 2-3 weeks. Like I played it very concentrated and I loved it. But I'll play it again on PS5 someday for sure.
Don't keep him waiting, bro. Don't keep him waiting.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't. Maybe when the next Kojima game about to drop, I'll go back and play this training for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Tell me about Resident Evil 4. This one just got the remake announced. I know a lot of people love this game. Resident Evil 4 is very famous. Give me the rundown.
This is my weirdest pick. I'm not gonna lie to you, because the remake just got announced and everyone's like, "Well, just wait for it." Complete opposite, bro. Like the remake games have a different tone than the original. Like there's no way the remake is gonna be as campy as Resident Evil 4. And like exactly how you said it, RE4 original is lauded as like one of like tons of directors like favorite horror games like ever made, favorite games period ever made. Like you don't get games like The Last of Us without Resident Evil 4. Neil Druckmann, co-president of Naughty Dog, cites Resident Evil 4 as like one of his favorite games ever, and he's still playing it now. He's playing it on the Quest. He tweeted about it a few days ago, and so like I've been playing it now with the HD project, and then I also tried it on not PS Now, but the PS Premium like streaming version. It works great on both, and it's still like just as good. If you can get over a little bit of tank controls, you're in for like one of the greatest stories ever told in Resident Evil. It is so good. Leon is an incredible character. It's just like overall like really good and like tense horror. It's fantastic. And again, the remake is going to be different than RE4. You should check out. I think it holds up, and you should check it out now before remake comes out.
Interesting. Because I was more lenient on waiting for the remake, honestly, because I loved Resident Evil 2 remake. that made me go back and play RE7. Really enjoyed that game as well. Played RE3 remake, liked it. I didn't love it as much as RE2, but I enjoyed it. I liked it for what it was. Then I went to play Village, thoroughly enjoyed that. So I was really just gonna check out RE4 remake and just leave it at that, but I don't know. I might do it.
Get through like the first section of the first chapter when you first enter the village. It's like 30 minutes of gameplay. It's not that long, and you can tell whether or not you'll like it from there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I feel like there's like solid chance I would.
Yeah.
I feel like, but we'll see. Okay.
Okay.
I might do that. We got 2 more games. Strategically, I'm gonna do one of the games before the other one. That way we can end off with a bang.
I understand.
There is.
Yes.
It's not ranked, but there is the one.
I got you.
There is the one. God of War series. This one. We should, oh yes.
I thought you were doing the opposite. All right.
No.
Damn, my boy.
I can see that figure. You know what I'm saying? God of War series, right? So we did double check, which I definitely had to double check. We're gonna be talking about God of War 1, 2, 3, Ascension. If you want. I don't think Ascension's that bad, but if you want. Ascension, and then of course God of War 2018. I feel like this is a perfect pick because there's plenty of people that are going to be jumping into Ragnarok hopefully this year. Hopefully
November,
October,
11/11.
11/11, please do it. I'm begging it. I would pay money for them to do it.
Could you imagine, bro?
Twitter's
That'd be crazy,
bro. Twitter will be hilarious that day, bro. That legendary day. But God War series, it's great. My personal. Do you have a personal favorite
of the series? Yeah, 3. Well, I mean, aside from 2018, it's 3.
Oh, you like 3? Oh, I love God of War 2.
Really?
God of War 2, bro. Just that whole story arc and like, dude, that progressive where. Just the things that Kratos has to go through in the God of War 2 and like the lengths he has to go, and then where it ends off is one of the most hyped things like ever. I agree. God of War 2, but I like God of War 3 is a really good pick, honestly. That intro.
Really, are you kidding me? Insane, fire. Bro. Yeah, so good.
Fire. Yeah. God of War 3 is good. The original God of War, I've said some interesting things about that. So I did a full stream series of these games on the channel. And with God of War, the final boss broke me.
Yeah.
On stream. Real bad. I started this final boss at like midnight. And I was still going to like 3:34 in the morning. Could not get past this boss. I was getting irritated. It's bad. It was a bad stream. So I don't love the original God of War. But obviously, it's iconic, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta just put respect on it.
Honestly, when I replayed God of War 1, I felt like it was like, damn, this game is a lot harder than it needs to be. You know what I mean? Bro. Like there are times where it was like, damn, this is kind of hard. Like why?
That's what I'm saying.
It's good, but like not as great as like 2 and 3 are great. 1 is
2
like
and 3
good.
Are great.
Yeah. And if you haven't played them, like definitely check them out before Ragnarok comes out, because like those games are really good and they tell a really cool story.
Yes. Last thing I'll say about it, right, from that standpoint, obviously play God of War 2018. That's going to be the direct sequel. I mean, the direct thing that you'll need to play before Ragnarok, right? But the thing I'll say is that, like, they, at least in God of War 2018, they sprinkle a little bit of Kratos' past in those past games, and they reference it lightly. There's a lot of moments where it's very heavily referenced when you're in hell and stuff like that, and when you're on the boat, and I feel like they give you enough for it to hit if you don't know those games. But if you play through those games, guys, and they have those moments,
I lost my mind.
A lot more. It hits so much more, bro.
Yeah.
Like there are so many, like, it's little moments that hit like so much more. Especially when Kratos like talks about his past in the game in 2018, and he, talks a little bit about it, and like it's I feel like it's purposely like vague, right? So just to not drop something very specific that the average person that hasn't played those games wouldn't be able to understand, right? I feel like they keep it service level for you to get, but if you understand it deeper, it's great.
I will say real quick, 2018 God of War made me realize, or made me even care about the original trilogy in ways I didn't think I cared about. Like, it made me realize, damn, I actually do care about this character a lot. And that's because the 2018 writing is so good. But reflecting back on those games, like, man, these games are just as great as well.
Yeah, I agree. And it's fun action gameplay. That's like, I love doing those combos. Like, there's so many just... And the different blades that you get throughout the series, and those, like, it's a really underrated. I feel like a lot of people are down on those old God of War games a lot more than they should, just because they don't like Kratos like as a person in those games, which, like, I mean, they pretty much explain why he's so mad and why he's so angry, and, like, you know, like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I just love the God of War series for sure. It's very good. Very good. 2018, not the only good God of War.
We're here first.
Can't confirm.
Yep.
And man, here I am in the morning after we recorded this, me and the homie Cristian, and we forgot to talk about Infamous. It's my fault. It's my bad. I thought we already went through it on the list, and we didn't. So real quickly, Infamous series, go check it out on PS5 Premium. You have Infamous 1, you have Infamous 2, you have Infamous Festival of Blood, you have Infamous Second Son, and Infamous First Light. All of the Infamous games are here on PlayStation Plus Premium, and it is a great series. Okay, not only is it such a cool story with Infamous 1 and 2 with Cole McGrath, we get into some really, you know, I think some of the better gameplay in the series with Second Son and First Light as well, right? With it, of course, not being, I feel like, as great when Cole McGrath was originally in the game series, but, you know, having you know, Delson Rowe and his whole story with Fetch and everything, like, it's overall a really great game, and I highly recommend it. It is something that, you know, is an open world superhero game that was you know, like, a little bit before Spider-Man, right? And, like, I know we have Spider-Man now. Spider-Man's great, but I would implore you, if you enjoy Spider-Man, like, definitely go check out Infamous. It's a great series. Love to see it. And also, Festival of Blood is a really cool, like, side DLC. It's like 2 hours long, and you play through Cole McGrath during Halloween night. It's a very cool story. But overall, Infamous series is great. The powers are fantastic. The melee combat gets really good, especially with Infamous 2 going on from there. We have really cool abilities, really cool powers, and what it really means to, you know, be a you know, superhero in society, you know, at that current point. Very similar to a feeling of, like, less graphic, but, like, you get hints of, like, heroes, you know, from that TV show back in the day, or like The Boys now, right? Where obviously it's not as gory at all like The Boys is, but you have a similar thing of, like, what does it mean to have heroes in society, right? And we have that here with Infamous. It's a great game. I did not get Cristian to send me his thoughts, but I'm assuming he co-signs all that. I'm assuming he loves it too. Let's get on with the last game. And lastly here, the last game, top 10 best games. Went on longer than I thought, but we're gonna roll with it. It's cool. Returnal, PlayStation 5, Housemark. My game of the year 2021.
Same.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No doubt.
There's a few but vocal amount of us.
A dozen of us.
Fought a good fight. It won a BAFTA, right? Returnal.
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah.
Shout out to that. How much do you love Returnal, Cristian? Like,
bro, Returnal is one of the greatest games that you probably have never played, is the way I describe it. Like, it is so good. And I understand why people didn't give it a chance. Like, not everyone is into roguelites. Not everyone has $70 to spend when it came out. If you have PS Premium now, it's the perfect time to get into it, because you don't have to give it that full commitment. You can just give it a few hours and see if it clicks with you. And if you're one of the people who thinks that maybe, like, difficulty is maybe like a barrier to entry, like, bro, this game now has, like, I think it's releasing its easy difficulty soon, or, like, you know, difficulty options, but it also has co-op now. So, like, the barriers are coming down on Returnal. There are many ways to approach it, and when you do finally get into it, it's one of the best playing games, one of the best uses of the DualSense, of the 3D audio on the PS5. It is, that story is, like, intriguing. It's fire. The gameplay is addicting. It's that same kind of, almost like Ghostrunner, like perfecting every single room, building your loadout, and just going after it. Like, it is so good. And if you're worrying about saving, they have save states now too. I tried that out. It works great. And yeah, Returnal, play it. It's a banger. Certified
club banger, bro. I fell in love with this game, man. And, like, once you get into a flow state in that game during a boss, oh my god. And oh, I'm not gonna I don't want to spoil it for anyone, right? But you're gonna have to the green boss,
Of course. Hey, yo.
the best boss.
Yes.
the
Bro,
best
hands
boss.
down. I made a whole
One of
video
the
about
best
that.
bro. Oh my god, the first time you're going through that, bro, it is so intense and so good, bro. Returnal's so good, man.
Housemarque is
Returnal's
crazy.
so good. I can't wait to see what they do next, bro. I can't wait.
This is their first AAA game, bro, and this is what they come out with. The next thing is gonna be fire. Yes.
Not only the first AAA, their first 3D game at that 3D game. They were known for their 2D arcade games, and the way that this game just plays, like it plays so much like a Resogun in a lot of ways, and so much like Super Stardust, right? I didn't play their layer titles like Marifall. I didn't play Next Machina. Was them too?
Yep, that was it. Yep.
I didn't play that either, unfortunately. But like once you get into Returnal and you play it, you realize that this game is just quite literally in a lot of ways just a 3D version of their other games that's third person. Like if you were to move the camera top down, you're playing one of their old arcade games. You know, it's great.
Yep.
I love it so much. I love it. Shout out to Returnal. Go check it out. But yeah, look at that. We did top 10 in about 30 minutes. Sounds good. Sounds good.
And it went longer than we thought we would.
It did.
My bad,
We're
bro.
like, 50. No, I think this is necessary. I think this is necessary.
Yeah.
I like this. Christian, one more time. Where can people find you?
ISO Christian on Twitter to keep up with everything I do. God bless. You heard it here first. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Killing it. Of course, this has been the top 10 best games on PS Plus Premium that you need to play. What are we gonna do a top 10 next? I wonder. We'll see. But links below down in the description to our Discord, our Twitter, and an Anchor link that you can listen to our long form content in podcast format. Road to Ragnarok. I'm gonna list them. Road to Ragnarok. Road to Part 1. We got Road to Reunion. We got Road to Rebirth. We got Road to Spider-Man 2. We got
to Last of Us?
Wolverine. I said that. Road to Part 1. We're good. Yeah. Road to Wolverine. Road to PSVR 2, because why not? We did a Road to PS5. Why not Road to PSVR 2? Because I'm going to go day one. So much Road to. Cannot wait to start those. But more imminently, Road to Ragnarok and Road to Part 1. You know, we'll just knock those out and we'll see what the future holds on that standpoint. Like the video if you enjoyed it, as well as stay subscribed to PlayStation Source to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Oh, my outro. So, when I say thank you all for watching, and as always, greatness awaits. We should say greatness awaits together if we can.
Ooh, all right, let's do it.
Thank you all for watching, and as always,
greatness awaits. My bad.
Nailed it.